We are going to change this country, and that means life means life. And we shouldn't get bullied into believing that people can be any sex they want to be. They can't. A man is a man, and a woman is a woman. That's just common sense.
Mema wakwaba eba Atom TV GH eso nyankopon hyiraw sempo o hwesa dwumadie na Atom TV yehia wo support ben na Atom TV yehia efiri ho de yehia efiri ho ne se wo beboa ama sa dwumadie se aduru akiri wo beboa ama sa dwumadie se afoforo onso enya bi ahwe de yehia ne se unsubscribe ya subscribe sa dwumadie afi like wo hwe wi a share ema afofo nso enya bi hwe ubetimi a share dwumadie we akọ Facebook ubetimi a share dwumadie we akọ WhatsApp na waboa ama dwumadie we akọ akire na bigire se wo yesa onyankopon obesira ena nso ye another great episode of Atom TV GH na ene ye ba bekasa afa eye homosexuality na obi beka se sa asewe de eye nipa bia sumusem ane Atom TV GH se ye ba se ya na ye de nsem na ebrewo na ene ba sema eye UK Prime Minister ene ono na ogina abonten na o kasatia eye homosexuality bema one ne nyonko bema eda oba one ne nyonko ba eda eye UK Prime Minister ogina abonten all campaigning against homosexuality na sa adiewe na won ye adentia esan se wo ba abibrem ha se ya na yensoso sa enyema no so nemum eye abofu ko Europe o na champion eye homosexuality o na champion pa na afa de eba ne san na UK Prime Minister afa de all preaching against homosexuality yanko na yanko we sa video ni brasisi a yakoba ye di bebre ebeka on.
We are going to change this country, and that means life means life. Now that shouldn't be a controversial position. The vast majority of hard-working people agree with it. And it also shouldn't be controversial for parents to know what their children are being taught in school about relationships. Patients should know when hospitals are talking about men or women. And we shouldn't get bullied. And we shouldn't get bullied into believing that people can be any sex they want to be. They can't. A man is a man, and a woman is a woman. That's just common sense. We should also never be afraid to talk about the thing that matters most to most of us, family. Whenever you want to talk about family, someone whispers, "Is that wise, Prime Minister?" You'll be accused of promoting a one-size-fits-all view. But in this Conservative Party, the party that legislated for same-sex marriage and is investing record amounts in childcare, we know that what matters is that love cascades down the generations.
Mema wakwaba sempo wako akoresa video no aba na papai wakasa yie pa na onyankopon enhyira no papa esma okan ne se sempo krasi the Bible no eto nchen a man is a man, a woman is a woman. Common sense mo no oba ntimi ne nyonko ba enda bema ntimi ne nyonko bema enda common sense kra enkyere yesa onyankopon onhyira papa yi pa na Bible no kra eseden se yakọ Bible no ma there are so many passages ekasatia homosexuality na se wohwe Leviticus chapter 18 verse number 22 eho ekenkan se na wone obarima enna obanda eye echiwade sanso na wokọ Leviticus wana chapter 20 verse 13 na ehoso ekenkan say na obarima one obarima bi da obanda nu won baanu ayechiwade kum na won kum won moja enwu won atifi Bible passage awudo pii nso ekesetia eye homosexuality afensu Roman chapter 1 verse 26 to 27 na ehokin kan say ye nti na onyankopon ja won ma aniwu akono na won ma de won hona fam ayokofa yebia eye no kwanso no sesan de emfa ne kwanso sara nso na marima ja won oba nkita hudie yebia eye no kwanso no ma won fefo marima ho akono dare won mu Bible bia ni na ekesetia eye homosexuality afi se yekinka 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 10 ehon so ekyerɛkyerɛ efa eye homosexuality mu se eye bone afi se yakɔ 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 9 Bible no ebobo eniema onipa ya ema ne nsanka eye osoro ahenie no na enie 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 9 eho ba no eho akenkan say anasa munim se wana wante no rinya nyankopɔ ahenie no mo ma wana adamo adwamamofo abosonsomfo awarselfo emama ahohwifo emama wane emama da awifo anibrefo asabufo ntokwapefo amimfo rinya onyankopɔ ahenie no enti saa bɔne suni na no obi biara owo saa bɔne sum bia no obetimi enya onyankopɔ ahenie no mmama ne mmama eye nkitahudie eka ho eye homosexuality Bible no wo mia bebre no Bible no ekesetia na afi eye UK prime minister minjini se papa yi oyo osofo anase oyo okristoni na enwonwa ye sempo ogira abonten na okasetia eye homosexuality we chese onyankopon obetima fa obia so adi ni dwuma na eyesa eyabrofui wo mo na champion se homosexuality mpo enyina ne naso na enwonwa ye se UK prime minister ene opiti against eye homosexuality na yebesa akohwe video bia basisi eye abibre mase no abrofui na ede nada da ye African leaders sempo omobeje sa homosexuality atum na se ankoba sa omokosre omwampo yemfi wo enti yenko hwe ekwan African president ye interview omo efa ye homosexuality se omobeje atum anase omo anyintum no yenko hwe emrasisi yehwe anuya eye African leaders yi omode ma efe eye interview ahodo omokwe na Ghana ha mpani na no okoye interview emiebusa no ateye kakra okache say it may bound to happen ehun be ensem bebre e Ghana ase yenko anuyi some of the African presidents omode ma abrai ebuso omo efa homosexuality mu yenko chembra sisi yeba yedidiaka ebeto aso.
And it's a holdover from sort of colonial Victorian, is the issue of sexual preference in many African countries. In Kenya, to be gay, the LGBT community is illegal. They just want to have equal rights, the same privacy and equality as all other Kenyans do. Is that something that you aspire to for your country?
I want to be very clear, Christiana. I will not engage in a subject that is of it is not of any major importance to the people and the Republic of Kenya. This is not an issue, as you would want to put it, of human rights. This is an issue of society, of our own base as a culture, as a people, regardless of which community you come from. This is not acceptable This is not agreeable. This is not about Uhuru Kenyatta saying yes or no. This is an issue of the people of Kenya themselves who have bestowed upon themselves a constitution, right, after several years, have clearly stated that this is not a subject that they are willing to engage in, yeah?
For want of a better word, gay rights, the overturning of laws against homosexuality. Can you promise me today that you will do that?
I'm a constitutionalist. The current provision in the Constitution forbids same-sex marriages and uphold that until that issue in our country is not an issue of the political party.
Not same-sex marriage. I'm talking about same-sex relationships. Never mind, we can put marriage to side. I'm talking about same sexual activity.
In our current constitution, it is banned.
Are you going to lead a campaign?
No, I will not lead a campaign.
Why not?
Those people who want that are the people who must canvass for such things, so that if they're able to win majority in amending the constitution, they would amend it. But
I want to talk to you about a specific, human rights situation in parts of Africa and including in your own country. You yourself gained worldwide attention a few years ago when you said there was, quote, no room for homosexuality in Kenyan society. I want to know whether you still stand by that.
We have Kenyan law, we have Kenyan constitution, we have our tradition, we have our customs. We will continue to respect other people's customs as they respect our customs and our tradition.
We are saying no to homosexuality. Why should you say we're going to be civilized if we only allow it? Are you saying we are very primitive now because we are frowning upon homosexuality? Even animals don't do it. Why should we be forced to do it because we want to be seen to be smart, to be seen to be civilized and advanced and so on?
We equally reject attempts to prescribe new rights that are contrary to our values, norms, traditions, and beliefs. We are not gays.
Doing all the other things that good citizens are supposed to do. And not harming anybody. The idea that they are going to be treated differently or abused because of who they love is wrong. Full stop.
Just like President Obama, I think we also need to be able to speak frankly about some of these things. And the fact of the matter is that Kenya and the United States, we share so many values. Our common love for democracy, entrepreneurship, value for families. These are things that we share. But there are some things that we must admit we don't share. Our culture, our societies don't accept. It's very difficult for us to be able to impose on people that which they themselves do not accept. This is why I repeatedly say that for Kenyans today, the issue of gay rights is really a non-issue. We want to focus on other areas that are day-to-day living for our people. The health issues that we have discussed with President Obama, these are critical. Issues of ensuring inclusivity and of women, a huge section of society that is normally left out of the mainstream of economic development.
Ita wase sempo okohe sa video aba na ohwe sa video no wanga sa hu say some of the president who are almost enkete say omo enji sa de ntum de biada nanso ohwe ebinim anuye na esai busianti omo hu say ne omo yi ano na ye bompa say empo abra abrofo na nkasa some of the leaders no omo asori de omo campaigning against homosexuality no ebeboa ama yetimi abre sa homosexuality ase empo yabo empire ema ebibrem ha eyempanifo se onyankopon enka won na sa eye homosexuality omo anyi ntum de brada oba Ghana ha ekonkon ho e wo parliament se parliament ebeja tum se omo nyi ntum no hu de omo eye na migire se Ghana ha de sa de we omampani bia nu a obetimi ajetu mu ase na ye de empire so ebeta echi nyankopon hira sempo onya mbre a wo de hwe dwumadi na meka we se wunya unsubscribe ya subscribe na sa dwumadi we enko echi wi a share like ja comment eto comment section and I say wo question abusa wo contribution afato ase na yababa abeyi anu ye nso ama kama meda wase sa oje mbre na hwe onyankopon onhira da sende we sanso ebeti enka aha eye Atom TV GH bye bye